Do you love fresh food markets? If so, you'll want to visit Khlong Toei Market. Khlong Toei Market is located near Sukhumvit and is listed by many people as one of the must-visit markets in Bangkok for fresh food lovers. In fact, most of the food served during your stay in Bangkok will probably have been purchased here. Khlong Toei means pandan leaf canal. Pandan leaf is a fragrant leaf used to flavor Thai sweets and freshen the air. However, the canal smells somewhat different these days. Khlong Toei Market is a very fresh market, offering cheap raw meat, seafood, produce, and some other bits and pieces, like clothing and kitchenware. Deep within the concrete jungle of Bangkok, this little village precinct is tucked away on busy Rama 4 Road, but retains a different, more laid-back feel. It's an experience that's not for the faint of heart, as the market can get raw. Animal parts of all kinds will be on display as dying fish slap murky water onto your clothes. All the while, you're carefully treading over puddles of questionable origins, trying your best not to slip on the floor's grime. But don't stress, there are fruit and vegetable sections to explore. A seemingly chaotic jumble of stalls and pavilions casts a busy web over a huge area, where porters and motorcyclists weave their way through claustrophobia-inducing lanes. Khlong Toei Market is a photographer's dream, packed with shouting vendors promoting their live produce, fresh fruit and vegetables, and hot food. Eye-opening and enthralling, it's a great insight into how locals live and where your food comes from. There's a lot of produce being carted around and they won't stop for you, so be on your guard. If all that action and looking at ingredients makes you hungry, it's easy to grab a snack at the market. The very raw, and a little confronting, fresh meat section includes whole animals, huge piles of intestines and pig feet, amongst plenty of other, more exotic meats. The stench can be overwhelming if you're not used to it, but it's a normal part of life for the locals here. Various kinds of birds come plucked and ready to cook, while some are still waddling around in cages. There really is everything here, including some things you won't be used to, like cow placenta, frogs and rats, and fruits you haven't seen before. Thailand is famous for its fruits like sweet tamarind, rose apples, and seedless guavas, which you can get here. The seafood section is a wildly different experience to most markets in many countries. Some of the fish are still flopping away on the benches as the stall owners splash water over them without regard for passers-by. You'll also find mountains of curry paste, pungent shrimp paste, and the ubiquitous fermented fish sauce among the prepared goods. There is also a fresh flower section. The Khlong Toei Market in Bangkok holds historical significance as it has been a vibrant trading hub for several decades. The market traces its roots back to the mid-20th century when it began as a small food market serving the needs of the Khlong Toei neighborhood. Over time, it expanded and evolved into one of Bangkok's largest and most important fresh food markets. The market's growth reflects the urban development and changing demographics of Bangkok, with the Khlong Toei area experiencing a rapid urbanization. Khlong Toei Market played a crucial role in supplying fresh produce and food items to the growing population of Bangkok. As the city expanded, the market became a central point for farmers, fishermen, and traders from surrounding regions to bring their products for distribution. It acted as a vital link between producer and consumer, ensuring a steady supply of food for residents and businesses in the city. The market has been an economic lifeline for many vendors and traders, supporting livelihoods and providing employment opportunities. It's become a focal point of economic activity, with a diverse range of vendors selling fresh fruits, vegetables, seafood, meat, and other essential goods. The market's operations have also fostered social interactions, serving as a meeting place for local communities and a hub for cultural exchange. Khlong Toei Market embodies the local culture and way of life in Bangkok. It showcases the vibrant street food scene, traditional culinary practices, and the art of bargaining. The market's ambiance, with its colorful displays, lively chatter, and aromatic scents, reflects the unique blend of sights, sounds, and flavors that define the Thai capital. Despite modernization and changes in consumer preferences, Khlong Toei Market has maintained its importance and relevance. While it has faced challenges and undergone transformation to adapt to the changing landscape, it remains a vital part of Bangkok's food supply chain and an essential destination for locals and tourists seeking an authentic market experience. Overall, the Khlong Toei Market's historical significance lies in its role as a bustling trading hub, its contribution to the city's economy, its representation of local culture, and its enduring relevance as a key marketplace in Bangkok. Exploring the market will allow you to appreciate its rich history and witness the dynamic interplay between tradition and modernity. Things to remember about Khlong Toei Market. Although the market is near Sukhumvit Road, this market is in a different world to the glitz and glamour that can be found there. You're welcome to take photos, just don't get in anyone's way. It's best to leave your nice shoes in the hotel. There are puddles of dubious origin all over the place, and stall owners aren't shy with water. There are huge crowds during busy hours. The market isn't air-conditioned and can be very hot in the daytime. Khlong Toei Market is open virtually 24 hours, but the best times are from 6 a.m. until 2 p.m. daily. While you may not get used to the market's overwhelming stench and heart-pumping sights on your first trip, Khlong Toei plays a significant role in the underbelly of Bangkok's highly regarded food scene. From high-end restaurants to street cart vendors, culinary masters traverse these lanes daily in pursuit of some of the best raw materials that Bangkok has to offer. If you're a fan of Thai food, then visiting the Khlong Toei Market is basically a rite of passage to both enjoying and appreciating the country's mouth-watering cuisine. There's nothing glamorous about Khlong Toei Market, but be prepared for an eye-opening and truly authentic Thai experience. Before you can experience Khlong Toei, you have to get there. Bangkok is notorious for having some of the worst traffic congestion in the world, so it's best to avoid taking a taxi unless you're staying close by. In general, it's best to take the subway to the Queen Sirikit National Convention Center station. From exit 1, you can walk for 5 to 10 minutes to the market. When should you visit for the best experience? The best time to visit Khlong Toei Market depends on your preferences and what you're looking to experience. Here are a few factors to consider when deciding the best time for your visit. If you want to witness the bustling activity and vibrant atmosphere of the traditional fresh food market, consider visiting in the early morning. This is when the market is at its busiest, with vendors setting up their stalls, fresh produce being delivered, and locals doing their shopping. Arriving between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. can give you an immersive experience of the market's lively ambiance. If you're interested in observing the wholesale side of the market and want to see the trade in full swing, visiting in the late evening can be a good option. The wholesale market section starts opening around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., and this is when you'll find a vast array of products being traded in larger quantities. It's a unique opportunity to witness the market's behind-the-scenes activity and the bustling trade that supplies fresh food to businesses across the city. Khlong Toei Market can be busier on weekends, as many locals come to shop for their groceries. If you prefer a less crowded experience, visiting on weekdays, especially in the morning, might be a better choice. You'll have more space to move around, interact with vendors, and explore the market at a leisurely pace. It's worth noting that during major public holidays and festivals, the market can be more crowded than usual, as people stock up on food items for celebrations. If you prefer a quieter visit, it's advisable to avoid these peak holiday periods. If the market thing gets to be a bit much, you could try breaking up the day with a visit to some nearby parks like Benjakitti Forest Park or Lumpini Park. Thanks for watching.